Mr. Dederich, where did the idea of Synanon come from?
You want to start again? You caught me off guard.
Oh, well, I meant that general idea. All right. Mr. Dederich, where did the idea of Synanon come from?
It came out of a small group of people that I had put together for purposes of trying to get some insights into myself and to get some insights into what's made people tick, people like myself, addictive personalities. I had been an alcoholic, and I'm sorry, I can't again.
Mr. Dederich, what is Synanon?
Synanon is a approximately 7-year-old non-profit foundation which addresses itself to the solution of youth crime and delinquency and narcotic addiction. It is, if I may use the word, a corporation which manufactures as its basic product what we like to call the Clean Man Day, and it does its work in a free environment. Business right now of laying plans and are very close to putting a shovel in the ground for the establishment of a small city called Synanon, California, about 45 miles north of San Francisco. We will do, as we always have done in all of our refurbishing of old buildings and so on, we will do the bulk of our own construction work. We'll do everything that doesn't need the certification, like the final hookup of wiring and so on. It was voluntarily, by the way. We are limited in the number of people we can handle only by lack of real estate and a very small amount of money required to run the place.
Well, you say you are not a hospital.
The third book is being written about us now by people who are supposed to understand these matters. But what we do, as I said, produces as a side effect. Well, that is another question that's difficult to respond to. We are able to help everyone that we can, that we have room for. If you're asking how many people have left, I would say that something less than half the people that have come to us through the years have left us. But my analysis of this problem, and I consider it a problem, is that it's only lack of space and money to do the work.
What did you go through?
Well, being an addict entails a great deal more than just the intake of drugs.
Mrs. Dibble, did you try to get any help before you came to Synanon?
Yes, for many years I was in constant quest of help. I've tried just about every therapeutic situation that New York and other cities have to offer for an addict. I had 9 years of very intensive therapy with a private doctor. I was with NA for about a year and a half.
That's Narcotics Anonymous?
Yes, Narcotics Anonymous. That is derived from AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. And I got a lot of good reasons, a lot of insights, a lot of good excuses, good rationalizations for just continuing to use drugs. The environment that I found when I came to Synanon was lacking. I didn't have any place where I could act out differently, where of course I could then reconstruct my life and reevaluate and come by some values because I had no place to perform as an adult in a consistent pattern. These are the things I found in Synanon as a result of having the environment, the tools, given the direction, being pointed by people that, of course, had been through what I had been through and were learning how to grow up all over again.
Well, now, what's the secret of this cure?
The secret may be many things. That's a pretty hard question to answer. It's too large a range of answers. It's many things for many people. For me, I feel my own subjective feelings are I had never any self-worth. I never had anything good to evaluate and think kindly of myself. In Synanon, I derived some self-esteem by the things that I did that were positive for the first time in my life. And, of course, I can't be unkind to myself. As a side effect of feeling good about me and having self-esteem, I can't chew dope.
It's sometimes easy to explain what Synanon is by stating rather flatly what it is not. Synanon is not a hospital. It is not a sanitarium. It is not an institution. And it accomplishes its prime purpose, which is to let's say, re-educate people so they can fly properly, as a side effect of other things that it does. We, for instance, have our own factory in Santa Monica, which employs about 95 of our people.
Well, now, who comes to you for help?
Very broadly, people who are in trouble with the law, with society, with themselves, mainly young people, and primarily at this time, people that are mixed up with narcotic addiction.
Well, just what do you do to help these people?
Whatever it is that we're doing, apparently, is setting up a little defiance to description. I suppose people get an opportunity to learn how to live by engaging in the total business of living. Work, play, study, and, of course, our small s Synanon game, which all of our people engage in 3 or 4 times a week, which is a form of group interaction not moderated by a professional, in which they get some insights and some catharsis, which apparently does a lot of good.
Well, now, how many people, what percentage of people do you help that come to you?
We for instance, admitted some 400 young addicts from the New York area through our Westport receiving station in the last 19 months. We have 240 of them, 41 of them, living with us now. Had we had the facilities, we could very easily have admitted some 1,500 who made application, and we could have held most of them had we had the help that we required.
Mrs. Dibble, I believe you were an addict for some time.
Yes, I was, 18 years.
And what has Synanon done for you?
Synanon, to my way of thinking, is not a treatment, but moreover an education. I had always, prior to Synanon, been treated as a sick person. In Synanon, I was primarily and solely just told that I was a child that had to act out stupidly. And I was grown up all over again. I was taught, and as a result of growing up again and the education that I received in Synanon that deals with life and what to do with situations that normally I would have run away from, I came by some new values, I came by some self-esteem, and as a result of having these things, as a side effect of that, I can no longer be destructive toward myself.